I'm Bridget Phetasy, and this is your first dumpster fire of 2020.
And the unicorns dance while the world burns, world burns.
World burns.
We're back. We missed you. Did you miss us? I missed you. I don't know about these two. They've been gone.
I missed you.
I missed this.
I missed this for sure.
Because it is how I process all of my rage.
It's therapy.
This is more therapy than my actual therapy.
And she's got a lot of rage.
Look, it's been stored up for like 2 months. Yeah, I think it's been like 2 months, almost 2 months. Sorry we were gone. There were some health things. There was the holidays. We needed a break. And now we're back, and it's 2020, and is it a dumpster fire? We're going to do from the 1st till, what day is today, the 11th? Because the whole year has already been bananas. Well, let's do this.
All right. Troll in chief.
No! I want to ignore this, but I can't because it dominated the news cycle. I am by no means a expert, if you will. I know it's hard to believe, particularly in the geopolitical cluster that is the Middle East. So we're going to ignore all of the stuff around policy and politics and talk about how our president almost tweeted us into World War III. As you can see, my dog is as well behaved as I am.
Okay.
She likes to be as obedient as I like to be. Just enough to not get in trouble.
Lurking in the corner over there.
Lurking in the corner.
Making a sour face.
That's like the whole theme of the show. Lurking in the corner of the interweb, making a sour face. Just obedient enough to not get in trouble.
Okay, here we go. The day after we killed Soleimani, the president addressed the nation.
Last night, at my direction, the United States military successfully executed a flawless precision strike that killed the #1 terrorist anywhere in the world.
His statements. He speaks like signs on food places in the Midwest, you know, like the best barbecue you'll find anywhere in the world.
Smoky, succulent, tender meat.
He speaks like an advertisement.
I know, all the time. He's advertising himself all the time.
I know. What is it? On my direction.
On my direction.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Flawless precision strike. He needed 2 adjectives right there.
Anywhere in the world, as opposed to anywhere. Where else would we be talking about? Exactly. Is there something we don't know about otherworldly terrorists? I mean, he might know something.
Which is terrifying,
Tell us
too.
the truth, Trump. Tell us about those otherworldly terrorists. We're living in the craziest times ever. And they're terrifying, but also hilarious. It's now to the point where it's diplomacy by Twitter. It's crazy. When the news was breaking, being on Twitter, living on Twitter is a weird experience. And as the news was breaking, Trump, that he took out Soleimani, Trump tweeted just a picture of the American flag on all his social media. Trolling cheap.
Uh-huh.
So he's just trolling. What were you saying about this? It's
like Ender's Game meets Risk on Twitter.
Yes.
It's like the perfect description.
That's 2020.
That's like diplomacy.
I know, because it's like a virtual 3D chess match in terms of social media, but it has real world consequences.
Yeah, and real people die.
Uh-huh.
The Iranian government took out 2 of the bases, and an advisor to the supreme leader tweets out a picture of the Iranian flag. I don't know. That was kind of funny, too. That felt a little bit like celebrating a sack after you're down by 35 in the 4th. But we'll give them their celebration. But it's so weird. And we're all just like, scared, and so everyone just memes because it's like their nervous tick. Like, memes are just a nervous tick of a general population that has no control over this situation. It's just a defense mechanism. But the memes are, I mean, World War III will almost be worth it for the memes. They're so funny. And you'll be seeing this like horrific thing playing out. And honestly, there's really nothing you can do about it other than
But make memes.
And then somebody the regime said, you know, we won't escalate things if Donald Trump doesn't respond to this. People were saying, please retweet this. So the president could see it. Because that's the world we live in now. Where if you tweet something enough and the president sees it like a million times, maybe then we won't go into World War III.
That will dictate policy. Terrifying.
As if the president ever listened to anyone on Twitter. It was 8 days into the year that this was going down. 2 days into the year. And then 8, you know, the unfolding.
Right.
Long story short, this was 8 days into we are going to have a buttload of material for the dumpster fire, and that's all that matters. As long as the world is here, we will be broadcasting. Sometimes I like to pretend that I'm broadcasting this from a bunker and that maybe no one's even alive. I'm just doing this for my own good.
To prove your own existence.
Yeah.
It's Bridget's game.
Okay, and then we've got living in a South Park. So then there were all the responses to the whole Iran situation.
I'm going to bring Feral Phetasy back. I don't know that she ever really left.
No, Feral Phetasy has always existed. Michael Moore tweeted an apology on behalf of the American people to Iran's supreme leader. Sir, I deeply regret the violence on our behalf by a man that most Americans have never voted for. Avoid power, a sincere man, Michael Moore, an American citizen.
Oh my God. He is the literal puppet in Team America. We are literally living in a South Park now. It's not even a Phetasy anymore. It's just a Phetasy has doubled back on itself and become literal. Actually, it is a Phetasy. But I feel like it's almost a Phetasy becoming literal.
It's a Phetasy of a Phetasy or
Yeah,
something
that's what
weird.
I mean.
It's like it's a double Phetasy.
It's a Phetasy squared. It's so crazy. Again, though, Twitter, diplomacy, they're tweeting these things. And what the hell? This is Trump's superpower. It is having leftists defend bat crazy, horrible people or regimes in order to be like, gotcha, Trump. Trump is the bad man. Trump is the bad man, you regime that kills homosexuals and murders your own people.
Well, and then Rose McGowan upped the crazy.
Well, she started it, actually.
Did she?
Hers came first.
Dear #Iran. The USA has disrespected your country, your flag, your people. 52% of us humbly apologize. No, we f***ing don't.
That was Maggie's editorial.
We want peace with your nation. We are being held hostage by a terrorist regime. We do not know how to escape. Please do not kill us. #Soleimani.
I was like, this tweet makes me want to die. Please kill us. Take us out, and we deserve it with a population like this. You can escape, by the way. Has anyone told Rose that there's, planes and places for her to go?
No one's holding you hostage in this country?
Is someone holding Rose hostage and we don't know about it? Maybe this is a cry for help, and we're all like, what a crazy lady. And she's like, please help me. I'm being held hostage by a terrorist regime. And we're all like, what a nut job.
A terrorist regime.
Yeah. It is his superpower. Somebody had the funniest tweet that I just saw in passing. I wish I had saved it. And they said, never would have thought that Shannon Doherty ended up being the least crazy of all.
Of all the charmed sisters.
The charmed witches, yeah.
It's because she had cancer.
It humbled her.
Yeah.
Oh, did Shannon Doherty have
I
cancer?
thought she did, didn't she?
I don't know.
One of them had cancer.
And then Joy Behar praises white nationalist Richard Spencer for disavowing Trump over escalating tensions with Iran.
What's some good news? This is a tiny thing that I noticed. You remember Richard Spencer? He's basically the organizer of Unite the Right, lunatic, the white nationalist group that was marching in Charlottesville. It was all in for Trump. Not anymore. He tweeted last night, I deeply regret voting for and promoting Donald Trump in 2016.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I mean,
What's so crazy about this is they're like, and some good news.
Yeah.
A white nationalist doesn't like Trump. Yeah, I'm not sure you're making the point you think you're making. And then the audience is like clapping little seals. Yay! They agree with me. Yay! The white nationalists and I think Trump is the bad man. Yay! It is Trump derangement syndrome. Just so much crazy. And this is 2020. We're going into the election. We're going to have so much fun
Bridget
making
can't
fun
wait.
of all of it.
She is literally dancing while the world burns.
Fiddling while Rome burns.
Moving on to Sprained My Eyes. Cardi B said she's filing for Nigerian citizenship
Ugh.
because Trump is putting lives in danger. It's like a full head roll, not just an eye roll.
Cardi B makes me want to move to Nigeria. That's just, all of the celebrities threaten to leave America. Go, leave. We don't need you. It's so ungrateful. And I have nothing against Nigeria. I'm sure Nigeria is dope. It's got one of the fastest growing populations in the entire planet. I'm sure there's a cool culture there. But I've been into enough developing countries to know that people would literally kill to come live in America and have the opportunity that we have here. Only in America could a person like Cardi B exist. Only here. This is the only place in the world where a stripper could literally become an A-list celebrity and a multi-millionaire. Where else do you have that kind of upward mobility
It's
in
true.
the world? Mm-hmm. And then to be like, I'm out of here because he's putting lives in danger. Oh, good for you. Not everybody has that opportunity. I'm sure some Nigerians would gladly trade your passport for the new one you're getting from Nigeria.
Right, people whose lives are actually in danger.
Yeah, have fun with Boko Haram or whatever. Like, come on, some gratitude, just a little bit of gratitude for the
the opportunity
instead of taking the money and running, which I do understand. I don't behoove anybody that.
like
but
that's fully my plan.
that's actually fully my plan. But at least I won't crap on America on the way out.
You say that now.
I know every single thing I say, I'm going to end up
It's gonna be held
completely
against you.
yeah, completely.
Proof that we're living in a simulation. Chess 2020 battle for the
bonkers
White House. When are you not bonkers on the dumpster?
Just 2020 battle for the White House. Guys, you got to watch this commercial in full. We can't play the full thing because I don't want to take that much time up, but it is amazing.
President Donald J. Trump with Mike Pence by his side. Legislative leaders Pelosi, McConnell, Schumer, and McCarthy. Knights riding symbolic donkeys and elephants.
The 32-piece set includes a king, President Donald Trump, and queen, Vice President Mike Pence.
Okay, stop there. Isn't the king Donald Trump like a little on the nose? Doesn't that feel a little?
Just slightly.
And then the queen, Pence, that feels like a weird burn. You know, it's like him being so homophobic.
Right.
It's really
He's
funny.
The queen. But the queen is also the most powerful piece on the board.
Okay. There's a disclaimer on the website that said they didn't have any party affiliation, but this feels very MAGA to me, like low-key MAGA.
Well, because there were
like
two.
maybe Trump had this made.
There were two empty podiums.
Oh yeah,
for the
two empty
Democrat side.
podiums is the best because if there isn't anything that's more perfectly representative of the Democratic Party right now, it's two empty podiums and Nancy Pelosi on a jackass. It's amazing. I need it. I want.
Please, please,
Gimme.
Gimme. I need.
I really did want a Lord of the Rings chess because I really want to get into chess and I really wanted to get a Lord of the Rings one, but I think I'm going to go with this because it seems more unbelievable.
And now for the BDE Award.
BDE Award goes to Ricky Gervais. Burr, burr, burr.
A lot of sound effects.
I know.
this week.
What I really loved about it is that he only took aim at everyone in the room. He didn't go outside of the room. He just took aim at Hollywood.
Let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel.
My favorite joke, I wrote a piece about it for Colette, check it out. But he said, if ISIS had a streaming service, you'd all be calling your agents, which completely sums up Hollywood. They're all so desperate. Especially, it's so funny when you actually live in LA and know actors and actresses. The way they talk to you about their agents is straight out of every parody that you've ever seen. It's not, it's real. They'll be like, my agent didn't submit me for this thing. And I can't believe it.
You can't even parody them because that's actually what they do.
No, it's just true. Every parody you've seen of Hollywood is really just reality. It's not parody.
It's all overheard in LA.
Yeah. This just breaking. Oh, Ricky Gervais has been canceled. Sorry, Ricky. You're right wing now. You spoke out against the narrative. The narrative must be maintained. And Ricky spoke out against it. And now he's right wing. It's immediate. There was, I think it was a Vanity Fair writer who wrote a tweet. And he was like, oh, these are just right wing talking points, Ricky. Like anyone who makes a joke about the Hollywood or the left is automatically just right wing. Anyone right of Bernie is right wing. Canceled. Ricky Gervais. Sorry. Oh, and also this just breaking. It's now Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just announced today that they're going to be hosting the Golden Globes for 2021. Oh, thank God. I'm glad we're returning to the milquetoast, politically correct, self-aggrandizing, non-dangerous humor that we're all so used to. You know what's funny, though, is that someday I'm going to be hosting the Golden Globes, and I swear, I will make sure that those jokes are not offensive so that I can keep my place on that podium where I belong, just like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. And Ricky Gervais is rich enough that he can say whatever the heck he wants. But for those of us who aren't there yet, we will make sure to keep the Hollywood gods appeased by feeding their egos. Oh, you're all so beautiful, and you're all so great, and you're all so woke, and look at how lovely you are. And oh my God, that speech about the war-torn nations, and oh my,
So
where did you get that vegan meal? Oh, who did the vegan thing?
Oh,
It's
well,
our
we're
next
right
one.
there. Never woke enough.
Oh, my rant.
Because here is
I'm so grossed
the
out by
god of
everyone.
wokeness, Joaquin Phoenix and designer Stella McCartney.
The god of wokeness.
Stella tweeted, "This man is a winner, wearing custom Stella because he chooses to make choices for the future of the planet. He has also chosen to wear this same tux for the entire award season to reduce waste. I am proud to join forces with you."
Okay, first of all, Tiffany Haddish already did this. She wore her white Alexander McQueen dress 5 times, and this is just another example of a white man taking credit for something that a black woman already did. So I'll outwoke you, Joaquin Phoenix. Why don't you stand up there and give Tiffany Haddish some credit? And you too, Stella McCarthy, or whatever your name is. I don't know. I don't know anything about brands. Stella McCartney. I thought she was related to Paul McCartney.
She is. McCartney.
McCarthy.
Paul McCartney.
Come on, Bridget.
I haven't had
He's
enough
a
of
fucking
it.
Beatle.
He's my least favorite Beatle. All right.
McCarthy.
I've been thinking my least favorite Beatle is Paul McCartney. And by the way, I've been wearing the same damn sweatshirt since high school. I don't get any accolades. Oh, he gets a freaking applause because he's wearing a $10,000 tux that was given to him. Lottie and da. Us poors are out here reducing waste in bunkers with no air conditioning every single day. And we don't get any free, do we? No. The poors are out here just taking it for the team. Where are my accolades, Joaquin?
Well, we did get some free. We got that mic for free. Thank you, Zen Pro Audio.
As a matter of fact, some of you weirdos might have noticed that I am wearing the same shirt.
It's a repeat shirt. Don't call them weirdos, Bridget. They're the people
I'm
who
a
watch.
weirdo too. You wouldn't be watching me if you weren't weirdos. What kind of normal person would be watching this show? They watch Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
point.
They don't watch me.
All right, and then Joaquin Phoenix made the Golden Globes go vegan.
What a dick. Remember the days when it was lobster and filet, and now it's all
butter and
mushroom
cheese and
scallops.
fondue.
You speak like you were there.
She will be hosting the Golden
I
Globes.
don't even want to be famous anymore because you have to be so lame.
She doesn't
I
want to
don't
go to the
wanna be
vegan Golden
famous.
Globes Awards. She wants the good old days of
I want
steak and cigars.
Let them eat cake. What happened to the good old days when you could just enjoy your filet and lobster in peace and not have to be all sorry about it, huh? Huh? The old-timey days when they talked in mics like this and a man could be a man and a woman's place was in the kitchen. Bring me back to those days.
Where
totally
can
a
we
clip.
get some sponsors for this show?
This show will never have sponsors. It will be sponsored by you, the people, the weird people who get us.
The matriarchy is so crafty.
Notice the change.
Megxit. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle are quitting the royal family. In a personal message from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Of suck it.
Good one.
We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh, how good of them. I read an article and it said that they're keeping 95%.
Right, they're reducing their income by 5%, like their dependence on the royal family.
There's a great meme that said 35-year-old man like vows to move out of his parents' house and give up his allowance. Would you like to leave the monarchy, Megan? Are you sure? Didn't you know this is what you signed up for?
No, we need to get out of here.
Grandmums is going to be very upset, you know.
Screw that old bag.
We just painted the castle vegan paint.
Excuse me, my lord. I can't finish fully packing your bags. You have to zip it.
We're going to have to give up all of our servants, Megan. Are you sure we want to do that? I don't know.
It'll only be down to 95% of our income. How will we ever survive?
We're leaving. I have a deal with Disney Plus. I want to be a Disney princess. Not a real princess.
Screw this real life princess bullshit. And all I have to say is, how dare you disrespect Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth this way?
Maggie's outraged. She completely Yoko Ono'd the royal family.
She totally
She's
did.
breaking up the band. I bet Paul McCarthy would be pissed.
He is a knight.
No one
after
puts
all.
Queen Elizabeth in a corner.
She knighted him. Isn't he a sir?
Sir Paul
It's spreading. Capitalism always wins. The Kardashian West fridge.
In the pantry, all there is the frozen yogurt machine. Walk in. Refrigerator, where we keep all of our fresh organic produce. I also have another pantry. And then if you want freezer, I didn't even show you guys our other freezer.
Stop giving money to the Kardashians. Who buys their crap? Who wants to make these people rich?
Richer.
And watching their dumb show. Damn.
I don't want it. I don't know why you're looking at me.
You, Sam,
I know.
watching the Kardashians.
She's just a piece of work, man. I guarantee Kim Kardashian has a line of cookware or a cookbook coming out because that family is way too cunning to be showing off that crap without some ulterior motive.
It's true. There's
something coming down the pipes. And
You're so right.
She went in, she's like, see, I got rid of all the glassware.
I got rid of all my plastic, so it's all like glass jars.
I got rid of all the plastic and replaced it with the glassware right before the froyo machine. Like, that walk-in restaurant size 3 refrigerator combo running 24/7 is by far outdoing any of the getting rid of all the plastic that you did and your pantry the size. Do you think that she became interested in prison reform when she was stuck in her fridge one day and was like, this is the size of a prison cell?
How inhumane.
How inhumane. And there's a froyo machine in it. She's just like, oh,
We must do something about prisons.
Kanye, we must do something about prisons. No, good for them. Prison reform is very important.
You're so sincere.
It is important. I can get behind them on that. But God, she's so just bananas. Or maybe I'm just jealous. Maybe it's all just me being salty. Like salted caramel frozen yogurt.
That Kim Kardashian eats from her frozen yogurt machine.
In her house. Stop making the Kardashians rich, people. They're your problem. We're almost there, guys.
Dumpster diving.
We're almost there.
Sam, take it away.
This smells like my vagina candle with a funny, gorgeous, sexy, and beautifully unexpected scent.
Whose is this? Did we say?
Goop.
Oh, Gwyneth.
Gwyneth. This candle is made with geranium, citrusy bergamot, and cedar with damask rose and ambrette seed that puts us in the mind of fantasy, seduction, and a sophisticated world.
No, it doesn't. First of all, cedar and geranium are used in mothball. You're saying my vagina smells like a mothball. What are you saying, Gwyneth? Are you saying my vagina is old? Are you saying my vagina needs to get some action? Huh? I don't appreciate these insults you're hurling at me. Who the takes Gwyneth Paltrow seriously?
She's obsessed with vagina too.
She's obsessed
Remember
with vaginas.
The jade egg thing?
Yeah, but she has a show coming out too, and the whole preview was like her talking about vaginas and exploring vaginas.
Really?
So what happens in a workshop? Everyone gets off.
Yeah, she has a weird vagina obsession. We really need to unpack this. Let's get a therapist on here and talk about Gwyneth's vagina obsession.
Talk about the vulva.
Naked in a room with a bunch of women?
Yes.
Maybe she's a lesbian and just doesn't know it, like repressed.
A theory worth exploring.
And Netflix has a whole show, The Goop Factory or something.
God.
Is it The Goop Factory?
I don't know. Bridget's
Oh, no, it's
watching
The Goop Lab.
Goop Lab.
The Goop Factory.
The Goop Factory is a much better name.
Netflix, if you need some content, for the love of God, we have a perfectly sustainable show here.
A perfectly unhinged, sustainable show.
There's nothing offensive or remarkably controversial that ever comes out of anyone's mouth on this show. We just like to, make fun of things. We're never going to have a sponsor or get a show deal, so we're going to need you people to sponsor us because, yeah. Of course, frickin' Gwyneth's vagina smells like roses.
Who the hell buys her either? It's like $95 for a candle.
And they're sold out!
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding, but yeah, they're sold out because we tried to buy one.
And finally, in Breaking Bridget, will you marry me? Well, we're going to show the video because it's insane. This thing that's like a ring box with a camera.
It's narcissism on fire. It is definitely our generation. And if anyone proposed to me like this, it would be Exhibit A in their murder case.
Are you commercializing this special moment?
You think that I'm the kind of woman who would want this?
In order to post it on Instagram?
Do you think I'm that basic? Somebody on Twitter said to me, no jury would convict. I'm surprised there isn't a mirror on the other side of it so that you can see your own reaction.
Right. That would be an upgrade.
And make sure that your hair looks all right and that your expressions are perfectly Instagrammable. Oh my God, no, you wouldn't. Oh my God, you did. And then they start crying and they're like, did you see me ugly crying on Instagram?
And then there'd be a split screen version where that records the groom too. It's like the groom and the bride, so you can get both of them.
A single tear.
I love you so much.
Because he knows what he's getting into.
In Phetasy news,
we did it, guys. We made Brad Pitt great again.
Mission accomplished.
Single-handedly with these hats.
That we never sold.
We made Brad Pitt great again. Single-handedly this year.
Just won a Golden Globe.
And credits his sobriety to Bradley Cooper and
Bridget Phetasy.
Little does he know. Little old me, Bridget Phetasy, just humbly waiting for a thank you from Brad Pitt.
Thank you so much.
This is all my doing. On my direction, Brad Pitt was great again.
What if Brad Pitt proposes to you with that Ring camera case?
Ooh, that's like a question, Sam.
A thought experiment. No, hell no.
Okay.
The answer would be no. There's no hypocrisy here, Brad.
Are you kidding me? She'd be like, yes, goddammit, yes.
She'll throw his phone in the water. Oops.
I'd be like, what took you so long? Oh my God. He asked me. Hey, isn't it weird to think that 1 year from now, we're going to be on the other side of the election?
Wow. And dumpster firing all about what a dumpster fire it was.
We'll be heading into the inauguration of King Trump.
Yeah, right? Lord
Queen
Emperor
Pence.
Trump.
God King Trump and Queen Pence. We had Walk-Ins Welcome this week with Michael Malice, our first repeat guest on Walk-Ins Welcome. He is hilarious. He and I have a hilarious rapport. You will get a very good sense. I feel like I really get to be myself with Michael. Like you hear me because we have such a funny rapport. It's not me worried about being polite or anything.
Once again, you want everyone to picture Trump naked because you talk about his dick a lot.
Yes, we do. That was for you, Maggie, because I knew you'd have to edit it.
All right, and then Phetasy.com.
Get some t-shirts. We have new mugs coming.
We've got new shirts coming. I know we've said this before, but we really do have them
we went
going
up.
Went a little off the rails.
I feel like sometimes the end of the year, you'd be like cruising along. You're like, I got this. And the fall comes. And then suddenly I just feel like I broke my ankle on the dismount. And to those of you who have been supporters and patrons through all of that, thank you so much. You are the reason we're here. You make this possible. We are not sponsored by anyone. We're not making money from YouTube either. It's you guys. It's the viewers. So even if you have a couple of bucks or $5, you make it possible for us to do this. And in 2020, being the shit show that it is, we'd like to do it even more. So pony up. We want to thank Better Phetasy for their research. They saved our butts this week because my team was lurching back into the new year, coming back from their holidays, and I've been playing catch up. So thank you, Better Phetasy, for all of the links and research. If you have any kind of stories that you think we should cover, please email them to weeklydumpsterfire@gmail. And thank you, Warren Dent and Zen Pro Audio, for the mic, the lovely thing that has been donated. We do not take that for granted, or any of our supporters. Gently touch my bells and buttons and gently hit the like button. Gently hit the like button.
Subscribe,
share.
The
best thing you can do is tell everyone you know about us. Comment. Tell me how awesome my shiny eyes, sparkly New Year looks, or how hilarious you think Sam and Maggie are. We want to hear from you. We love you. I can't wait for this year. We're going to have so much fun. Let us all laugh. while the world burns. This has been your dumpster fire for the first 11 days of 2020. I'm Bridget Phetasy. Now make me rich.